Hi guys, we are going to design a dashboard to visualize the dataset of population in Malaysia.
Firstly, we explore the population by state and age group in year 2025. State is dragged into columns and population is dragged into rows. Then we choose the date of year 2025 only and filter out the overall data for ethnicity and sex. The overall data for age is excluded so that it will not be counted repeatedly. The indicators for color is age and for label is population. The data is arranged from high to low. After that, the age is grouped and renamed as children 0 to 14, youth 15 to 24, adult 25 to 59, and elderly 60 and above. Next, we analyze population by ethnicity over time. Date is dragged into columns and population is dragged into rows. The graph type chosen is area line graph in Show Me panel. Same as the previous graph, we filter out the overall data for age and sex, while the overall data for ethnicity is excluded. The marks for color is ethnicity. All the Bhumi categories are grouped together as Bhumi Putera, while other ethnics are also grouped as one for a clearer insight in change of ethnicity over time.
The next insight is population by sex group and state. We choose sex and state as the variable and population will be the data. Then we choose bar chart for a clear visualization. We filter the sex group data and exclude the both so that the data will not be repeated. Then we put the label for each gender and state. Same steps goes for age and ethnicity. We only choose the overall data so that the data will not be repeated. And for the date, we only choose the data for year 2025. So we set the range for 2025 only. Next, we set the data from the highest value to the lowest value. Then we choose the color for each gender. Lastly, we put the state to the filter to make the graph responsive and interactive.
First, we filter the data of the age, the sex, and the ethnicity. And we also filter the date become 2025. After that, we let the population become row and the state become column, and we choose the tree map. And we change the color, let population become label, and change the title. First, we create the child population and elder population by create calculator field function. We filter the data as before. After that, we let min-share values become raw, and we drag the min-share names to mark color, and we remove the non-related values. We let the date become the column and drag the sum population to the rows. We change sum population to bar and let min-share values become dual axis. We change the color, the title of the axis, and the title of the worksheet.
First, double-click state, then drag population to colors and again to labels. For the first dashboard, we drag the total populations for child and elderly to the dashboard and repeat the same for the population by ethnicity, then hide the title for both graphs. For the dashboard 2, drag the population tree map into the dashboard, then also add the state label population maps for both west and east Malaysia, then hide the title and adjust the width. For dashboard 3, drag the population by sex into the dashboard, and then do the same for the population by age, then adjust the width for the filters, then hide the title for row graph.
That's all for our group. Thanks for watching.